Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm its.chloehill and today I'm here with the new owners of Unleashed events.
Yes. Hi, I'm James Dales. I've took over Unleashed events with my partner Katherine Marshall. We took over in December from Lee Hall and Sharon Hall that you will have known about in the past. So it's our show now. We're just moving forward with it. We have a couple of shows left of 2024, which was the plan they set out for us. And then 2025 will be the first year that is 100% ourselves. And it's been fun. It's been very, very fun meeting the cosplayers, the traders, and the guests. We get a lot of returning guests, which is always nice.
Yeah, it's nice to have returning guests.
Seeing how much people really just enjoy to unleash the geek inside themselves is fantastic.
Yeah. So have you got big plans of your own for next year?
Absolutely. We're both ambitious people. But where we want to go is to make all the events a lot more interactive. So our ambition's more tailored in making it a better show each time, and then from there hopefully grow into 2-day events once we've got the 1-day events nailed to a level that we are comfortable with, that it is as interactive as we want it to be and the great day we know it can be.
Yeah, so like more of an experience.
Absolutely. We were talking about this earlier about how important it is for myself and Kat that the experience of the day is unique and enjoyable and everyone go away happy that they've enjoyed a great day out. So a few guests from different medias that they've wanted to see. Also, we've had Chris Barry here today, which is a big name that people come literally at the door as I'm checking them in. Will say, I'm here, just get this one thing signed.
Yeah.
And then there's other people who stay all day for the cosplay masquerade and love it. And to be honest, that's the best thing. Some people, it's a 20-minute go around. Others, it's a whole day event. Trying to cater to all that is difficult, but I think we're managing it pretty well, and it's been a fantastic day here.
Yeah, I've been here, I don't even know what time it is. I've been here 4 hours and I'm still not ready to leave, so there's definitely plenty to offer for everyone. We've got cosplayers, great stalls for people to shop around.
Yeah,
good
we try and
variety
make it as different varieties of stalls, and we try to limit so there's not too many of the same stalls. One of the things when we took over, we were looking at comments and we found that a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's always just Funko Pop.
Yeah,
it's just
always Funko Pops.
There you go, see,
Funko Pop's something else, Funko Pop's something else. It's like, I was saying earlier, you used to go to Comic-Cons and it'd be full of comic book stalls. It's so rare now to actually see a comic book stall in a Comic-Con.
Yeah, I know. It's a strange world, isn't it? It's Comic-Con without comic books. I don't really know what to make of that, but it is the scene.
Because they're becoming more experiences now. That's why. You've got your guests, you've got your masquerades, you've got your competitions. Maybe in the future, will you have more outside attractions?
Yes, definitely, especially venue dependent. Obviously,
and weather
anyone who's been to Hull today will see that the field at the back's got waterlogged, so we couldn't put anything on there. But a venue like when we're in York in September, we do have a big pavilion within the ground itself. We're hoping to make more of a circus vibe, so we're going to have a lot more interactive games, hooker ducks, things like that. So it's a bit more circusy vibe, as well as our usual geeky attractions. We'll have our Star Wars, our Misfits, our Bumblebees, things like that.
Great family day out for everyone.
Absolutely, great family day out as always.
Everyone. Yeah, I think you sound like you've got a good plan ahead of you.
We like to, but it's only as strong as the team around us, like Joe you met earlier, Leo who's been on the door, got Jen and Mark who help out on the day, Amanda who's part of the guest handlers and cosplayer group, Joe, our guest handler. Without them, it doesn't succeed.
So, people don't understand there's more to it than just people showing up on the day and just kind of...
that is a very... it's quite funny because traders will get it from customers that, you as a trader have just rocked up on today and that's it, where for traders it's a whole week's worth of planning. And traders will also say to us, you just had to set up yesterday to make this. And we're like, no, it took 6 months of planning.
We don't have floor plans and back and forths with people and people cancelling.
Absolutely. The cancellations can sting us sometimes, but we do what we can. do what we can.
Like even a lot of the really big Comic Cons, the big names will cancel 3 days before, and it's like anything can happen basically.
Yeah, I'm hoping so far. There was one that was touch and go, but we haven't had to cancel a con entirely yet. But we've had some dropouts that have made them smaller on the day and things like that.
But you're still going strong. So
but we're still going strong. We always make it interactive. Anya and Joe are doing a great job on the stage, making sure there's interactive games, and throughout the day there's interviews with all the guests. And our standard cosplay masquerade at the end of the day, where you're going to see a ton of costumes. Everyone always puts so much effort in. It's fantastic to see.
Loved seeing all the cosplayers today and the effort people go to when you're asking them, like, what's this made out of? And they're like, oh, that's made out of a plant pot. And I'm like,
I remember the Teesside one, the first one we did since we took over. It was great. A kid had come and he'd got a red Spider-Man outfit, so he looked just full in red and more like the Carnage character, but he took a backpack and he took about 6 toilet rolls per leg, and he put like 4 different legs out of just a backpack, spray painted it red so he looked like the mechanical spider. It was absolutely fantastic. I love it.
It was amazing. I love it. Yeah. Who have you got judging your contest today? Is Joe doing that?
Joe and Anya will be doing it with a panel of our traders. We normally ask a couple of them to judge it. Every now and again, we also get them to donate prizes, so sometimes the prizes we get will come from the stalls themselves.
It's nice to get all them involved.
It's a nice bit of advertising for everything, and the point is the traders themselves, it's as much their show as it is ours. We might organise it, but without the traders, them, it doesn't succeed. Yeah. Without the customers coming, it doesn't succeed. It's really everyone else's show. We just manage it and say, come along, here's a space. I
think it's great the way that conventions have kind of evolved over the past 15 years, especially.
Yes, it's been a big rise, and to be honest, it's great to see how so many are bouncing back from 2020. That was a very strange time when everything was online cons only, which
I thought we'd never see a con again. Like I thought,
as a concept, when you think about it now, I'm going to go to a Comic-Con convention in my bedroom via a camera. It's I don't really understand how that's going to work, but it works, so it's all good.
Just everyone there with little stands, like eBay bidding.
yeah. It's actually created a new market, and Fab Deals do a lot where there's this thing they go on twice a day, and it's just they'll go on for an hour and they'll just video their shop, and people will bid as a video around the shop, which, to be honest, 2020, for all the horror, it also made some pretty good business decisions for people, and it's evolved the landscape of everything.
Where was it? I went in December, and I was like, everyone was like, it's so weird having cons in December because it's too close to Christmas. It was Birmingham. Yeah, it was Birmingham. But
that's the other one we got told about. We were like, maybe don't do it in December unless it's going to be a Christmas market, you think? Because everyone's just in that zone of Christmas.
Everyone loves Christmas markets.
Yeah.
So
the amount of food sellers we get for each con that we have to limit. There may eventually be an Unleashed food market coming your way, which we are very excited about. We just need to find the right location.
That's great. I've stopped at every brownie and fudge stand today.
Food's food.
Everyone loves food.
Food is food, but as soon as we start getting hog roasts and stuff like that,
we should do all like medieval hog roast meat.
Yes. We have a lot of Nordic people who come anyway to sell drinking horns. I think there's someone here today with his Nordic t-shirts, flasks, and stuff like that. So there's always themes there. That
you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to, like, that's it now. You've got the taste for the cons. You've figured out the blueprint, basically, of doing a con. Now you need to do different themes.
Well, that's it, really. Where we're at is, this is only our 6th show since we took over, which doesn't seem that long, really, when we think about it. Like, 6 shows isn't a lot, but a lot has happened in that time. A lot of learning's been done. You can know the stuff, but physically doing it, actually managing it all, is such a massive thing that it's been a real eye-opener, and a lot more than what we originally thought we were taking on, but all stuff we're happy to rise to the challenge of.
Depends how passionate as well you are about it and how involved you want to be and where you want it to go. Because I feel like Unleashed before kind of just got the same thing at every time. I don't think there was really building off that and using what they've learned from it too.
We have heard that as a observation that people have made in the past, which is probably why we're leaning towards trying to make each one a unique feel. It's very hard to organise having so many different things at each con, so it's very easy for a lot of organisers to fall into that trap, but we're hoping we will move away from that and say, cool, we know we've had this at this show, so next show we will have this, and things like that, so it will all hopefully keep going.
And I think you're very passionate about it.
Oh yeah,
I feel like you're a bit of a geek yourself.
Oh, I'm a massive geek. I never hid that before. Yeah, I love
Brothers.
Yeah, Supernatural t-shirts. I always have a quality tee on whenever I'm at these shows. I just like it. I think the one I get the most compliments on is I have Bender drinking beer, so it's Bender on a Bender, which is awesome.
Bender on a Bender.
But no, that passion, to be honest, I was passionate about it because I really enjoy the idea of cons. I've really enjoyed them a lot. I didn't realise how passionate I was going to be about the fact that people come in and are so happy they've had a good day to come in their costume, they've had a place to feel comfortable, coming with friends that they only see at conventions, and seeing that is what it's about. It's about creating those moments where friends get together
Community.
and just be geeks. It's awesome.
It's like creating your own community.
Exactly. And that is what I'm passionate about. That is what has made me more passionate about this than when I started. And I can't wait to do more with it.
Plus you've obviously gone to cons yourself growing up and in the past, and now you're thinking, what did I ever want to do with that? What did I want to see at them? Like, you now have control over. Exactly.
I've got power now just to be like, cool, it was missing that, I'm going to put that in. I might find that it's a bit more unmanageable than I originally thought, but we'll learn from it. Whatever we do, we'll learn from it.
Yeah. Did you wake up one day and think, I want to take over a Comic-Con?
It wasn't a wake up one day and realize I want to take over Comic-Con, but it is that I, for the last 3 years, owned and ran my own accountancy practice. So I'm a big numbers man, big geek all around. But my partner Kat ran her own game store, Fire and Dice in Middlesbrough. And trading at these events, when Lee was ready to move on, she heard about it, broached the subject, and asked if I would want to do it with her. Being the numbers guy, I was all about if the finances stack, if the numbers stack, and if we can do it without squeezing ourselves too much. Absolutely. And from there, the numbers stacked, so I was absolutely no problem taking it on. It has took a lot more of my time than I thought, so this is now the only thing that I will be doing. So it was a lot more than I thought, because at the time I was sole practitioner. And the time it takes for this has meant I haven't had the time to train staff well enough for the other thing. Doesn't mean that it will stop forever, it just means right now I couldn't do both, and it wouldn't be right to either side to say I'm going to continue with that while I'm doing this.
Oh, you're all in on this now, that's it.
Well, that's basically how it's got to go, but I still have things to wrap up all the time.
Oh, yeah. Has Kat still got a store?
Yeah, she's actually here doing a paid display today, which is great to see. It's great branding for the store. And yeah, the store's still going strong. It is Unleashed Events on Facebook. We have Unleashed _UK on Instagram. Is that right?
Unleashed Events.
Is it Unleashed Events _UK on Instagram? And the same on YouTube. One of the things in the handover we couldn't fully sign over, so we have to restart it again. So people who were on the old Instagram, they'll see it's been took down. Same with the YouTube. Now it's just rebuilding it again and fanning the videos. But it'll all build up from there.
Yeah, you get to build it up again, which is always fun. Put your own
It's another way in which we're putting our own spin on it, yeah, exactly.
But it's already, the name's out there enough for people to know Unleashed Event. So they know what they're searching for. They'll find it eventually.
Exactly.
I did. That's how I found the Instagram. Typed it in, I was like, right, that page doesn't exist anymore. This must be the new one. And it's all good.
And thank you for that. I always appreciate it.
No worries. I look forward to seeing how you evolve over the next year.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting journey, and thank you for being along the ride for it.
It's all right. Thank you so much for your time today.
It's all right. Anything else you need from us?
I think that's everything. I'm going to go back and enjoy the event.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your actual self in terms of what you've been with your life cycle. Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars.
What's your
geek thing? Everyone's got something.
Oh, My particular geek thing, other than the numbers, as I've already said, I'm very basic, so I'm very much a big Batman fan. That's one of my things. Sometimes I hate how basic I am as a person. I'm just like, ooh, Batman. It's what everyone knows, but it is. I was actually talking to Russell, who's here today as the comic book artist, about some of the great stories that you can tell in comic books. And there's something about Batman. I think every kid always loves it. And the stories my parents tell me about when I used to stop at my grand's, she used to come up and be like, what's going on? Because I'd be in bed, but you'd hear loads of banging around. Turns out what I was doing, every time there was a fight scene on while I was watching a Batman movie, I'd jump out of bed, do the fight scene, then jump back into bed. So I've always been a nerd in some way, shape or form about that.
Batman's good.
What's your Batman?
Yeah, who is your Batman?
Like, I grew up and I watched the Batman on Fox Kids or the cartoon, and then Batman Beyond. I love Batman. I really love Batman Beyond.
Oh, it's got to be the animated series. Kevin Conroy, absolute legend. He will be Batman for me for all time. I hear that voice and I know it's Batman. I did grow up with the Keaton films first, and Christian Bale's done a fantastic job. Exciting to see what Robert Pattinson's going to do, but Kevin Conroy, always legend.
What was your thoughts on the Robert Pattinson's Batman?
I actually liked it.
I loved it. When I first said the casting, I was like, and then I watched it, I was like, oh. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the person who plays Penguin, I always forget his name. Colin Farrell plays Penguin, and I cannot look at Penguin in that film and see Colin Farrell, so they did an amazing job on the VFX on that. It's unreal. But yeah, Robert Pattinson, it was an interesting choice, but he's done well, so always give it a go.
I think they always surprise you, don't they?
Yeah, always give everything a go.